Back at it again with another Just Chatting Live. Happy to be here on this lovely Sunday. Resetting for the week. I hope that we're all doing that. But yeah, gonna eat dinner later on. Pick out the outfit early if I don't have any issues in the morning, right? Taking long and stuff. I'm gonna crack the Celsius because I wanna yap my booty off more than I normally do, and this helps. Hi, good morning, Harry. Cheers. Just like the gym. We'll cheers tomorrow too. Hi. Which one? Hi, how are we? Good evening, good afternoon, good evening. I just washed my hair, so if you see it's like a little frizzy, this is my natural texture. So, hi. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, some people do that. It's okay. It's okay. Let them be. We know I'm not. It's okay. Good afternoon. Good evening. All right. Ready? First sip. Let's go. But all right. So yesterday I did that 11:30 p.m. shift. It was okay. I think that I was telling my head bartender yesterday that I think that shift is really gonna hit come the summertime, because like think about it. I only have, with that shift you only have 2 hours to make money. Just 2 hours, that's it. And you just have to milk the 2 hours the best that you can, which I did. But with more people there, I think out in the summer, it'll be easier to just, there's like no point where I'll be just standing there, you know what I mean? Because I very much dislike that. When it comes to, hey Brittany, good afternoon, how are you? Good to see you. When it comes to any like establishment, right, any business, the business needs come first. So our owner clearly thought that we needed another bartender, and we just have to agree with that, whether we make enough and that's that, or we don't. Like, it's just not up to us. But one of my least favorite things is when, you know, there's too many bartenders on for the amount of people that are there. And one of the ways to know is if you have like time to just stand there. I don't want time to just stand there. I want to make money. So, but once again, as it starts to get busier and busier, we'll be good to go. Hi, thank you for the love. What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm good, and yourself? Thank you for asking. Hi, good to see you. Happy Sunday afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. Seems like you said bartender seems like a fun job. What do you mean? It is a job. Hold on. Oh, yo. let him be, just let him be, let him rock out. So I do gym lives. And the past few weeks, someone asked, what's going on here? It's just chatting. The past few weeks, when the gym live, when the workout is done, I would stay, because some of you would stay in the chat, and I would stay and talk to you, and then we would stay and talk for like an hour one time, then a couple hours, then like 3 hours, and it's just me talking to y'all. So after that last one where we were in the gym for too many hours, I said, all right, we're gonna try the just chatting because we're in there too long. So, and it's going cool so far. Y'all are joining and chatting with me, so hi. Yeah, the gym is where it's supposed to be. I'm just not at it right now. We will be live 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the gym. So, hi, how are we? Don't forget to sub if you are new. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's emoji of the day, we're gonna make it a yellow heart. Yellow heart in the chat. If you're a new subscriber, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, I do the gym lives, but people have been staying after the gym live is over, or the workout's over, and just wanting to chop it up. So here we are, making it a whole separate live to just talk to y'all and get to know you. Thank you as well. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Very nice. Yay. Yes, yellow hearts in the chat. If you're a new subscriber, good afternoon, good evening. How are we? I hope that most of you are just getting ready for the week, right? Resetting, Sunday reset. Please don't spam because then I have to remove. Please don't spam. Hi, how are we? How fun is Bart? It's fun. It's fun. I've told y'all, I'm very blessed with my job, and it has stabilized me financially in a phenomenal way, right? To the max. But I just don't like the hours and the environments. I've outgrown it. I've outgrown the industry most definitely, but until stuff is up and running and I have different forms of income that are all related to me building the online business and my platforms, and we have to do that. But it's temporary. It won't be there forever. As I told you that bartending should be. It should be temporary too. It should be something that you have in your tool belt, right? Your skill set to fall back on, or in your younger years, yeah, to get you through school, to get but it's something that you need to over time, it's a outgrow 100%, because those environments, regardless of how strong you are, how mentally strong you are, they're just not healthy environments to be in. The nails, they're press-ons, so well nowadays press-ons be kind of nice, like they be looking kind of real. But y'all know, I told y'all the other day, I do the lashes. This is my treat to myself at this point, just the lashes. But y'all talk about the hands, everybody. I'm just like, you know what? I've had press-ons I've had these since December for my birthday. Just never put them on, just cause I don't know. And it's so like it's so time consuming to sit down and get your nails done, bro. So I just don't. But thank you, I appreciate you. What's some advice you would give a young bartender? Ooh, that's a nice question. Okay, so one of the best pieces of advice, actually, I think it was, because when you're starting to bartend, you have phases, right? Unless you're in one spot the entire time and you were put on at that, like, let's say you were a hostess and then you served and then you moved up to bar or whatever. If you didn't do that, you're gonna move around and you're gonna learn things from each job, right? So the job that I feel that kind of leveled me up the most was at a beach bar in Lake Worth. It's called Benny's. It's called Benny's on the Beach. It's semi well known over there. But I was at that bar. There was a bartender, just like small, petite like me, but she was Cuban, and I was doing what they call a mid shift. So I would come halfway through the day, right? And then I would handle the tables. There'd be like high tops in the bar area, like on the deck, and I was having trouble like just keeping up and taking the orders and then coming back and making my own drinks. And so the biggest piece of advice that she gave me that really leveled up my bartending like abilities at that time, right? Up until, yeah, it still has, is go at your own pace. Meaning sometimes especially when we're first starting, we see that, seasoned bartenders that have been doing it for a while, they're fast. They're very fast. That comes with going at your own pace and the muscle memory. So basically let the speed, go at your own pace and the speed will come over time. That was the best piece of advice, because I used to rush. When you rush, you F up, and then your drawers are off, and then you get fired, or whatever. So that's a really nice piece of advice. That and I feel as if before I became a bartender, I always used to overthink. I used to think it. I overthink it, and then once I became a bartender, like how to make the drink, like how do they know all these recipes? How do they remember all this stuff? I used to overthink it to the max, and then finally, once I was doing it myself, I'm like, oh, they wing half this shiz. Like, you're not gonna wing every little thing, but repetition, muscle memory, and yeah, sometimes if you don't have a certain ingredient, or you're gonna wing it. And unless you have a connoisseur of their own drink, they're not gonna send anything. And don't take things personal, right? Learn to have tough skin behind the bar. If somebody sends your drink back, it's not that you made it wrong. It could be exactly the recipe that the restaurant is asking you to make, but they don't like it. They don't take it personal, bro. Just, okay, sure. How can I make it better for you? That's it. Don't take stuff personal. That's another good one too. Okay, let me see. Let me read some comments. If they can, I have a friend whose daughter is a server, and on good nights she makes 2,500. I believe it. Ken, can you tell us what type of restaurant or setting she's in that she's making 2,500 a night? I would love to know that. What state, what type of environment? Is it a nightlife job? Because that sounds very nightlife, and it sounds like it would be in a more prominent city. So let me know, I'm curious. Thank you for the gifts. Yes, as always, super chats, gifts, channel memberships all help support the stream. But number one, as always, sub, because if you're not here, then I'm just talking to myself. So thank you for joining. Let's see what else. Leave my cross alone, bro. Where am I from? I'm Puerto Rican and Colombian, and I grew up in Massachusetts. Swag ass Massachusetts. Let me see. You said, I'm guessing San Antonio. No, I'm not in Texas. I've never, weird fact. I feel like other people in the world can say the same thing, but I've never been to Texas. I feel as if most people have been to Texas. I've never been. I want to go at some point. I've heard there's good Mexican food, but let me see. Somebody said, I'll be my boyfriend. Listen, y'all ask me, oh, do you have a man? Are you married? This, that. No, we're together. Married to the game. We're together. We're poly. So you're all my mans. Thank you for the gifts. Hold on. 2,500 a night. The crying faces. It's possible. It's possible. The most I've made in a night. I think the most, right? Was it 800 or was it more than that? No, it was more than 800. I think it was 1,200. I made 1,200 in a night. And I was working in a strip club in Miami, and I was a massage girl. It sounds crazy, but it's not. Some places you have to be licensed, right? And other places you just have to look decent. That's it. That specific spot, you just have to look decent. So, yeah. I was working in Miami. Working in South Florida is a freaking experience. It's very eye-opening. It's a very different world. So I'm in Massachusetts. Let me see. I'm reading comments. Sorry. Give me a second. You've been there. It's the most state that. Let me stay with the smallest. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Things about Texas. Hold on. Ken, it was a while ago when Atlantic City casinos were booming. Yeah, bro. Okay, that makes sense. Atlantic City now, Atlantic City's not popping like that anymore. It's not. It hasn't been for a while, because I remember when I was living in New York, I told y'all I lived with somebody out there. I had a relationship and I lived with somebody out there for a little bit. I think prior to fully moving out there, we were like, oh, like we're just gonna go to Atlantic City, but like he knew it wasn't nothing popping. Like it wasn't. And he like kind of prepared me, like, you know, that I feel like some people that aren't from like over there or whatever, like Atlantic City's not popping like that anymore. Like we're gonna go, but prepare yourself mentally. It wasn't popping. It wasn't. But yeah, casinos, you're gonna make money in casinos, 100%. Because even if you're doing, I was a cocktail waitress at a casino. The most I made there in a night though, it's a small casino. It's in Massachusetts. The most I made there I think was like 500-600, and that's before I bartended too. So, no, I was born a woman, silly willy. If I wasn't, I would tell you. But no, I was born a woman. Some trans people, they just be looking fire. They be making beautiful women. So, I understand. It's fine. Good afternoon, good evening. What's the outfit today? Literally sweatpants, bruv. Sweatpants and a black top. That's it. Let me see. Texas is cool. Lived in Houston. Houston, PHX, Phoenix? Phoenix. I'm like, are we still talking about Texas? Because Phoenix isn't in Texas. And Arizona, Vegas, and you're from Detroit. Ooh, that's different that you've moved around. You're most likely more of a well-rounded individual then. Even if it is still all in the United States. Like, Massachusetts is very different from how people are across in Cali or wherever. You know what I mean? So, that's cool. Let me see. I knew you lived in New York, Bronx, or Brooklyn. I don't live in New York. I lived in New York for a small period of time. I think like 3-4 months. That didn't last long. Yeah, 3-4 months I lived out there, but I lived in Queens, Long Island border, which is called South Floral Park. It's like near Hempstead and the racetrack and all that. So I lived over there for a little bit. Let me see, Boston Encore. No, I worked at, I don't even think Encore was built yet when I worked at the casino I worked at. It's a small, tiny little MGM in Western Massachusetts. They have a little tiny MGM. Thank you for the love. Let me see. As always, don't forget to sub, please and thank you. And yes, super chats. Gifts, channel memberships, all helps work live. Become a channel member. If you're in here all the time, it's so worth becoming a channel member. Yesterday I did a random live before work for a little bit. It was shorter, but sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter. I was gonna do one today earlier, but I was dealing with the baby. The baby's a little moody today, which happens when he's back and forth between homes. So there's only so much we can do. But yeah, he's a little moody, so dealt with that. I caught up a little bit on sleep, so let me see. Thank you for the gifts. Let's see. Let me see. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, coming for me. Let me see. I'm trying to read more comments. What black thing are you talking about, my love? I don't know what black thing you're talking about. You saying, what's the black thing? What black thing? I don't know what you're referring to. Sorry. Oh, here we go. It's just spam. Please don't spam because then I gotta remove. Okay, Ken, you said now that you're concentrating on this content, what is up with your Instagram? Will it become a zombie account? Do you still regularly check it? Okay, so it's not gonna become a zombie account, but I feel as if I'm at a point where, and this happens in the journey that some creators go through when they're trying to build their platforms, right? Remember I explained, right? Instagram right now is more women. So, you know when I do the little putting on the lip gloss and stuff, I tried to post that on here and y'all literally ate me alive in my comments like, F this chick. So that's not for here. That's for IG. So a certain type of content there, right? I have to look for trends. I have to look for what audio is trending. And then I usually bring it over here as long as it's not too girly, right? I'll post it in shorts. And then you have TT on the other side. And then I have to feed sub only, right? Channel members at the extra content because that's what y'all they become members for. So with that said, it's a lot of different things. And right now, thankfully, what's feeding my page the most is y'all in these lives. So right now, I'm going to prioritize this. So they're gonna take kind of like a back seat, but they're never gonna be completely zombie dead. I'm always gonna be posting and things like that. But right now, that's why I told you I made a decision. We're doing lives every day now. Live. You will see me live. And then as I said, channel members will see me live more than anybody else. But yeah, so my hair is real. Yep, it is. Let me see what else. I don't know what they're talking about here. Hold on, it's just spam. Sorry, it's just spam. That was weird. Let me see. From Michigan, hello. How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. That's cool. From Michigan. What do you look like with new glasses? They look. Oh. They're not, these aren't new. These are the ones that I always wear. I gotta get some new ones though. Let's see what else we're talking about. Hold on. Let me see. What does yo. Hold on, now we're at the bottom. Somebody said, put on a shirt, have some respect for yourself. Okay, so let's address that one really fast. So between sitting here and being in the gym, right? I wear the short shorts, okay? I have the zipper down a little bit, show a little bit of cleavage. I have cleavage right now. I paid good money for my breasts, okay? So, and I'm grown, and this channel, I set it up that it's not made for children, and we don't swear though, and we keep everything kind of in code in case some type of children like accidentally pass through. But overall, I'm not crazy modest. I am to a point. You know, I do the little jacket and then the booty shorts. I don't do bras and booty short anymore that much. But my point is that I love the way I dress because I love my body and I do dress a bit skimpy. I get it. but I'm not 60. And it's just a personal choice. And if you don't agree with it, I completely understand. But comments like that is like, y'all, don't ask yourself why I don't have OnlyFans, right? Because you're gonna come for my cleavage. Nobody's gonna show you my insides then, because that's so counterproductive. Like you would literally eat me alive in the comments more than you already do for a bit of cleavage. You understand? So, but I like my outfits for me. The fact that y'all like them, I've told y'all, cool. But I love to look hot. I love my makeup. I love my little jewelry. Look, we got little nails on today. I love my lashes. I love my hair. I like to just, I know, I dress a little bit. I show a lot of skin. I get it. But it's not always going to be like that either. Like I'm going to grow and I'm going to, I think over the years I've said that I'll like cover up more and more. And you're never going to see an OnlyFans. We've already decided that. I told you that I respect any and everybody who chooses to do it. I just have chosen that I don't want it to be a part of my brand, and that's it. So, and again, we get complaints about me not having a shirt on right now. So why would I get an OnlyFans? For then we can complain about me showing my insides. For then y'all can literally, like, metaphorically, like, kill me. Like, what? That'd be insane. But yeah, it's a personal choice to dress the way I dress. Okay, to dress a little showy, to show some skin. Again, I paid for these. They're fake, I tell ya. So I paid good money for them. They look great. I'm gonna show a little bit, okay? And I know that I've pulled back on showing as much skin or whatever, because the other day I posted a short just letting you know that I was gonna be live to do an at-home workout, and I had the blue bra on, and everybody was like, "Are those new?" Because I don't even show them like crazy like that. So you gotta have a balance. And again, I'm a grown woman, so I'm gonna choose to dress the way I like. And I want to appeal to as big of an audience as possible, right? But at the end of the day, there has to be a balance between me still being me and me appealing to society and me appealing to the internet. Okay, so that's all. Hi. I was not born male, y'all. I was about to say, you want me to show you? No. But, no, I was not born male. My voice is a little bit on the deeper side. I understand that. It just is. But would you prefer me to talk like this? Would you listen to me if I talked like that? No. But yes, I was born female, baby. Talk to me, baby. Let me see what other comments we have. Let me see. Do they still feel sensitive with the operation? Maybe too personal? No, you're okay. You can ask that question. That's fine. This isn't an office setting. You can ask. I would tell you if it's, or I would just ignore it if it's crazy, or I'd be like, oh, gotta go. But no, that was fine. So, like any scar, right? When you have a scar, when you get stitches or whatever, that area is like numb. You don't really have nerves in there anymore. You can't feel it. So I have that. I don't really feel too much in the area where the incision is. And then the other thing is, there was a point where they would kind of feel like nothing, like I would scratch, and then you can't even get the itch to go, because you can't feel anything. But I've told y'all, with having a baby and them dropping a bit, that also somehow allowed for the skin to not be so tight, and then now I can feel more of my, like I have more nerve. But for some, yeah, it works different for different people. But for me, that's how it works. Like I had some no feeling in certain areas, and then yes in others, and yeah. Like I remember I used to, like I would scratch here or whatever, and I couldn't feel it. Now I can. Let me see what we're talking about. Let me see. Hi. Let me see. Thank you for the love. I see. You're in Philly. That's cool. That's a funny one. You look rich. Did you invent Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something? That's crazy. That would be cool to have freaking love. Love him. What's up? So are you 1 hour behind? It depends. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time, it is 5:30 p.m. By the way, I'm gonna be on I'm gonna be on for about 90 minutes. Okay, I have, yeah, 90 minutes we're gonna be on. However, I will stay another half hour if we get one channel member before 6:30 p.m. and it's 5:27 p.m. right now. Okay, what is my height, weight, measured body? Yo. Again, you can ask me those type of questions. Be careful asking other women those type of questions, specifically in real life, you know. But I'm 5 feet. I'm very short. I weigh like 120 right now, 122, something like that, I think. But yeah. What's your 3 most valuable belief system you hold as an important way to operate in the world? 3 most valuable belief systems. Putting good into the universe brings good back to you. That's one, right? If you do right by you, by God, whatever higher power you believe in, and by the people around you, then good things are always going to come to you. I also believe that I remind myself to enjoy the journey, right? I have to be reminded by people around me too, because sometimes, like, you know, building platforms and your social media and stuff like that, it can get very draining. You can burn out, and you need a lot of patience for it, because you got to put in a lot of work with like little to no pay until stuff really starts to hit. No, they're not real, baby. I already said it. They're not real. They're not. But that, and just, I don't know, like remembering the end goal. Yeah, just remembering the end goal. That's what gets me through. That's how knowing that everything is a like the things that I don't like to do right now, the things that I have to do that I don't want to do, everything is a temporary sacrifice. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all gonna pay off. So I just keep at it. Keep at it. Y'all are funny. Life is perception and perspective. Everything is a mindset. Yeah, 100%. Everything is a mindset. 100%. Am I Christian? Yes. I believe in Lord Jesus Christ. I do. And I pray in good and bad times. But I'm not crazy religious though. And currently, I told y'all that I don't go to church. I should, but I don't go to church right now. Crystal clear. You know that you're building brick by brick. I have a similar sentiment, and it's already done. I love it. Yes, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Sometimes I get impatient. Sometimes I get frustrated. Sometimes, yeah, all types of stuff. But patience is a virtue. And as I've been told, we must remember to enjoy the journey, because once you reach the finish line, right? Or one of the finish lines, one of the biggest finish lines, let's say, because I think there's always multiple finish lines. I don't think there's ever no finish lines. It's just that much better when you really like enjoyed the journey, when you really were just in it, you know? Let's see. Is it okay? Is what okay? What do you mean, Ken? Is what okay? What up, hi, good afternoon. Don't forget to sub, please, and thank you. Subscribe for that family. I'm dead. The fit. You like the top and the sweatpants. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Hi, Cape Verdean. Very cool. Very cool. Have I ever been to, I don't know how to pronounce that, Kowloons? I have not, no. What is my BMI? Oh, that's a good question. But I've talked about BMI. So Ken, with BMI is a joke, because it's just not, how it tells you, like, based on certain things, like, it'll just tell, like, an active person that they're overweight. Like, yeah, BMI, I don't agree with BMI, to be honest. Hi, how we doing? You should already have the mentality that you're already the person you envision. 100%. True self-acceptance, humility is very important. No, oh, you have some nice words to say today. Thank you so much for joining the chat and for sharing this. No theatrics, just authenticity. Yes, the best way to, there's a content creator that I follow, Poppy Louise. Poppy Louise she's fitness, and I don't know if she still has it, but she's OnlyFans. She has an OnlyFans. I follow her. I like her. She's a vibe. But she said it the other day in one of her like TikToks or something. She said, the best way to grow on social media is to be yourself, your truest self. because as I've told you, you don't have to fake anything. Your audience is going to find you. Whoever is meant to support your vibes and vibes out with who you are authentically, then they're gonna find you, and that's it. So just keep posting and being yourself. That's key, 100%. How long have you lived in Massachusetts? I've moved in and out of Massachusetts, but I was born here. I lived what, until I was like, I'm trying to think of the first time I moved out. I lived in Mass until like 21, then I lived in Hartford, Connecticut, then I lived in Queens, New York, Queens, Long Island, and then I moved back to Mass, and then I lived in Worcester, and then I lived in Boston, and then I lived in Florida, and then I lived in, where did I move after that? And then I lived in Western Mass again. Yeah. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's the Band-Aid. Thank you for the love. Love him. Let me see. How long have you? Yeah, I answered that. I do you too. Hey, yo. What time is it there in that country? I'm in the United States, and it is 5:33. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. We're chatting right now, maybe. That's another thing. Outside of these chats, I don't talk to anybody. So I don't do the private messaging. I don't do any of that. The way, if you're here all the time and you want to like chop it up more, you gotta become a channel member. Channel members, we just be chopping it up at any time. I'll just randomly go live. So, first time seeing me outside the gym, what do you think? Is it still a vibe? But thank you for joining. I'm glad that you joined the workout lives. Don't forget to join tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, baby. Let me see. Good afternoon. Hair care routine. It's nothing crazy. I don't use a lot of products. I feel like as like a straight-haired girly, we don't use a lot of products because if we do, you can see it. And it's just greasy and it's just gross. Curly hair girls use more products in their hair, but I'm just using like a native shampoo and conditioner. That's what the brand is called, I believe. And that's about it. And I'm letting it grow out. I've told y'all that my natural color is the top, the brown. It is not this jet black. So slowly but surely we're cutting the jet black off and we're gonna keep the brown. It's just less maintenance because then I don't have to go dye it again when my roots grow out. I don't have to go get I'm done with the keratin treatments. And what I think I'm gonna do is, by the time it completely grows out, whenever the time comes, right? 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, whatever. When we're up like hundreds of thousands of millions of followers, I'll ask y'all before I do it, but we'll be more established then so I can kind of change my look more if I want to. And I think I'm gonna do copper. I've done copper before and I've been told that it looks really nice on me. But the first time I got the copper, when it was like the most fire, was I had virgin hair. I had this conversation with somebody the other day. I wasn't allowed to fully dye my hair completely or put any type of relaxer or keratin. I wasn't allowed to do anything to my hair until I was 18 years old because my mom wanted to protect my hair because I have pretty nice hair, and she just didn't let me do anything with it. So, and I appreciate that from her. But with that said, when they dyed it the copper from just my brown, it just came out really nice. So I'll probably do a copper again. Okay, let me read some comments. I wanted a tangent. You like the glasses? Thank you so much. Natural beauty? Yes, but I still have makeup on. Tee. Let me see. She's been on that grind. It's the first time taking a break from what, like Ken was like, is your Instagram gonna die? Like, no, Ken, but this is the priority right now. Live. Let me see. Dyeing your hair damages it anyways. It does. You're correct. Yo, tell us why you love the gym so much. I feel great in the gym. I love to wear my little outfits. I just like fitness. I like talking about my techniques and my form and the things that I've learned over the years and how I've tried all these different ways. And I like being able to sculpt my body the way I want to because I have the knowledge to do so. And again, mental health, right? I like it for my mental health because it helps it a lot. Well, I mean, I like to look great. I love to look great. We all like to look great. We should. And that helps, right? As well as being healthy overall. I don't really get sick a lot or anything. I like feeling healthy. Let me see. Stay blessed, you as well. When's the merchandise? Okay, the merchandise. I want to do, like a photo shoot of myself to then put that on shirts, but I want to know. So one of my subscribers, one of Iron, the one and a member of Iron Fam, right? I like that you guys say that. They posted with somewhere on my page a picture of a photo of me. It's like a selfie, and they put it on a shirt. Like if they put it in I want to know your thoughts on that because I actually liked it, and I think it had, the last time I looked at it, had like 30 likes on it. So you let me know if you like that one too. I can do that one, and I can do one more. Give me a few weeks. Give me a couple weeks. But I'll continue to update you on it here. Okay. So, but I love that y'all asked for that. Thank you. It's nice to hear that you want merchandise from me. Yay! Gym today, no. Sundays, at this point in my fitness journey and how my split is, I don't work out on Sundays. I let Sundays be a rest day. Let me see what else you say here. What up, what up, what up? Your attitude is the best, never changed. Thank you. My attitude wasn't always so positive. My attitude was at one point very immature, very negative, and I needed to grow in a lot of ways, but I still am. We're never done growing, but it's definitely calmed down. So, and that's one of my favorite compliments now, how positive y'all sometimes say that I am. I have to be that way because if not, I'll literally go insane. So, let me see. The best investment you can do is invest in yourself and your own health and body. 100%. Yes. You didn't go to the gym for hours? No. Now we're gonna be going to the gym. The gym lives will be like an hour and a half to 2 hours, like max, because we've separated talking to y'all for a couple hours at the gym. Separated it from the gym live. Now we just do the gym live and then adjust chatting like this at another point. We're gonna start doing, for now, basically, yeah, we'll do something like, I gotta double check tomorrow because the baby gets out right at 5 from daycare. So maybe we'll do 3 p.m. I'm gonna just keep an eye on my post on the page I'll do a just chatting live after the gym live in the morning between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. We'll figure it out. You said I'm 5'3". No, I'm 5 feet, silly. Let me see. You should come up with your own logo, hun, for your brand. So I have a name and I pretty much have a logo. I just gotta put it out there. I just gotta print it and put it on clothing. And okay, let's talk about this. This is good stuff. So there's a specific pair of sweatpants that I used to share with my child's father, right? And he's a gym rat as well. And he talked up that material. He was like, if you're gonna put something out at some point, it needs to be that material, those pants. And then I was putting away the baby's clothes the other day, and I was like, oh, these pants are nice, like they feel nice. And I'm like, wait a minute, if it says that it's from the same area, like the same country, if it's made in the same country, then this is a sign that I need this material to be the material for whatever like pant I put out. Whenever the time comes to put out a jogger or whatever, it's like a phenomenal material and it's the most comfortable thing to work out in. But yeah, we gotta put more into that and set up a business plan for it, or just freaking do it. But I have somebody that I gotta talk to that has specific vendors. I want to find a vendor where stuff is made from that specific country. And I don't see a lot of stuff made from that specific country, so we'll get there. But it's in there. Y'all put it in there, and y'all continue to put it in here every time you bring it up, and I appreciate that. So yes, things are coming. All right, let me see. Have I ever lived in the Philly area? No, I have not. No, I never lived in like Jersey or anything. No, I lived in New York. That was it. Let me see. Make a direct t-shirt. What do you mean? What do you mean direct t-shirt? MILF? I'll take it. Thank you. Every day is a learning experience. As long as you know you're growing and maturing each day, then you're doing all right. Yes, 100%. At this point in my life, I see every day as another opportunity to just be better at, just be a better version of me. And like I brought up, like the habits that I have, right? The time management, this, that, the next thing, punctuality. Every day is another day to, okay, nobody, try again, be on time, do this, do that. You know what you have to do. Get organized, right? Yeah, so every day we're getting better and better. Let me see. Am I talking about like the dry fit material? No, it's like a cotton. It's a cotton. It's fire. It's not dry fit. It's a cotton. As a matter of fact, these are, it's actually these. These are one of them because we bought a bunch of them. We have out here, we have what they call Ocean State Job Lot. And they're like whenever like a business closes down, like let's say a Foot Locker closes down or something like that, or like a Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that, they'll have a little bit of overstock from a place like that. And then they have overstock from other places too, because you can buy anything in there. It's like if it was a Big Lots, right? It's similar to that. But again, it's like an overstock store. So we got those there, and they're mad comfortable. But it's these joggers. Literally, I didn't even realize that I have them on. I have a pair on. Do I have kids? Yes, I have a 3-year-old, and that's it. Just my one son. I have a son. I have such good energy and a cool, calming personality. That's why we love you, Nori. Ay, tan lindo. Thank you so much. You said the twins are out today. They are. They're not always out though. That's why I posted them. I posted the other day and had the blue bra on. People were like, are they new? Because I usually just a little cleavage in the short, make short shorts, but that's about it. But yeah, sometimes it's, hey, it's a party, yeah, they look great, what you mean? I paid money for these. How are you feeling so far about being live every day? Right now, I had to leave the baby upstairs with mom. Mom lives in my building. And yo, he said, kids, I'm out. I'm dead, yo, I'm dead. It sounds like a child anyway, so you're not supposed to be here. But let me see. I had to leave him upstairs, and he just like, he wanted attention. He didn't want me to go, so that was a little bit difficult. Because he just came back to me today because he was with his father. So, but this is part of building the business. So this is, you know, as I've said before, like for years, even when I would only have like, I don't know, 10, 15, 30 people in the chat consistently, and I wasn't doing hundreds of thousands of views on a weekly basis, or a couple 100,000 sometimes in one live or whatever. When I was not at that point, anywhere near that point, I would still act like this was my job. Like if I had already millions of followers. And that's how you do it. You have to like just, Acho, you're back? I thought you were out because I had kids. I'm freaking dead. Now let's keep hustling. I will with my son. Oh. Good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for the love. But yeah, anything, you gotta act like it's already a job. Like y'all be like, get a job. You're this, you're that. I have to act like this is a job, because when this is paying off everybody in my family's freaking debt, you ain't gonna come to here to tell me get a job. I'm gonna tell you, you need to go focus on following your dreams. That's what you need to do. Don't be coming in my chat talking about, get a job. Good afternoon, how we doing? Hi. But yeah, you do catnap by choice or necessity? Necessity. Yeah, necessity. Funny guy. Thank you. They are fake. I tell y'all all the time that they're fake. I'm not a weirdo. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you about stuff. I have filler in my lips and my boobs are fake. I tell you that all the time. In my religious, I believe in God. I pray in good and bad times. I have my faith. But do I go to church every week? No, I do not go to church. Will that change eventually? Yeah, most likely it will. We're getting ready to take a nap now. Yeah? Yeah, I take naps before I do my bartending shifts, but that's about it. Good, I'm glad you do, as you should. Sí, yo hablo español. Yo hablo español. Yes. Yo soy puertorriqueña y colombiana. Mi madre es mitad colombiana, el acento mío es puertorriqueño, pero acuérdense que yo no me crié en Puerto Rico, me crié acá. So, cuando paso mucho tiempo allá, el acento, you know, it gets stronger. Pero como yo vivo acá, yeah. Am I married? No. No, I'm not. Sadly. Tear. One day. But right now, I'm married to y'all. We're married. You're my mans. Hola, hi, how are you? We hustle in gym during the day, on the weekends, and take a nap as a family. Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful, taking a nap as a family. That's beautiful. Enjoy that nap, Brittany. I love that. I speak Spanish very well. It suits that hair and that skin. Thank you. Gracias, gracias. Ya, a veces me pierdo, ¿verdad? Porque cuando uno no usa un lenguaje, lo pierdes. Cualquier lenguaje que sea. Ya, lo tengo que usar más. Pero ayúdenme con eso. Háblenme más español. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In 2027, I will achieve. What did you say earlier? I saw you. I forgot. Hold on. I will achieve going to church every week. That's what you're referring to. Yes, I believe so. I believe so. Yeah. I could see it. I gotta make more time for that, yeah. I need to pray more too. Again, in good and bad times. Very blessed with the love that y'all show online. But anytime I'm going through hard things or good things like this, like us growing, right? I pray. And I'm thankful to God for everything. How am I doing today? I'm good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. You were talking about becoming married from, not church. I'm dead. Becoming married, is it for 2027? I don't think so, to be honest. And it's not a goal for me. My goal right now is to establish myself and the business that I know that I've always wanted to build. That was like online and fitness related. But it's more of that. I think a man is gonna show up at the right time. And right now it's not the right time, which is why nobody has shown up. But yeah, so it's not a goal to get married. It's something that I know I will do, but when I can prioritize opening myself up in that way, to getting to know people and seeing, you know, if that person shows up, then I'll do that. But I won't be doing that until I'm fully established. And I'm still bartending right now, and I live in an apartment, not a house. So no, I'm not even gonna wait to get married to buy a house. I want to buy a house on my own. I want to do a lot of stuff on my own. I've told y'all before, my belief at my grown age with my 3-year-old, all that, right, put together. When it comes to getting to know somebody and, you know, going towards marriage at some point with somebody, I want to bring the table to the table. Like, I want to bring, what do you bring to the table? Actually, I bring my own table. I bring my own utensils, my plates. I bring the napkins, el mantel, the tablecloth. I bring everything. That's the point that I want to be at when I open myself up to dating again at a different point. I'd rather be divorced before I'm married. Wait, what do you mean by that? Why? What do you mean? You can't be divorced before you're married. What do you mean? What do you mean, silly? Good afternoon. Is it good morning where you are? Nori is iron backwards? You stay blowing my mind. You're never gonna live down the comment about me being a mom, meanie bobini. But yeah, so I've talked about the little epiphany that I had in regards to IronNori. I was in a gym that I cannot stand those people. They were disgusting, and they're in my hometown. I don't even name drop them because I can't stand them. But I was at that gym, what, 3 years ago? Yeah, like 3 years ago. And I was working out, and I look in the mirror, all of a sudden I decide to put my head up, and I look in the mirror, and I see that behind me, somebody's shirt, like their back is facing me. So I see the back of their shirt, and it says Nori. And I'm like, what? Why is this my name or my nickname on this person's shirt? And then I turn around, and it says Iron. And I'm like, I texted my child's father at that point, because I was with him at that point. I was like, bro, I got the name, bro. I got the username. So I used to be Nori, like Noriega, because anytime when I was like in my going out phase and stuff, I would meet people or whatever, and like, you know, friends, everybody, friends getting to know each other. Oh, this is my boy, this, that, and that. I'd be like Nori. They'd be like, oh, like Noriega? So I made it that for a while. But it didn't go hand in hand with the fitness brand, and this does. So, yeah. Good afternoon, good afternoon. But yeah, I love that you caught onto that the IronNori backwards thing. Yeah, that's what it is. And now hold on. All right, as this is, please don't do the inappropriate like talk or the spamming. I would really appreciate that, because then I have to remove you, and I don't want to have to remove anybody. I love having you all here. Do I like anime? At this point, I haven't gotten into anime, so I can't say that I'm a fan of it because I don't watch any of it. Which is why I've told y'all, because some of you have asked like if I do cosplay. I do not do cosplay, because once again, shout out Dominican John. He told me, he was like, listen, unless you're watching these shows and like you understand the characters and you have favorite characters and this and that, you cannot do cosplay, because that audience will literally cancel the shit out of you. So at this point, I don't watch anime, and for that reason, if you were wondering, I do not do cosplay. So hasta mañana guapa. Have a good night with the baby. Thank you. Yeah, I had to leave him upstairs. I was like, maybe we're gonna sleep together tonight, right? He's like, yeah. Like, we'll play with the freaking monster trucks before we go to bed. So the North Shore, the South Shore. I'm from the Northeast, New England, Massachusetts. Yeah. Max squat 205 when I weighed 205 for 2 reps, and I weighed like between 115 and 120, something like that. So like double my weight. I squatted twice. Thank you for saying you like my makeup. I'm getting better and better at it. It's fun. It's fun to get better at it, to learn how to layer it, to learn how to blend certain things out, the placement of certain products on your face. Like it's just fun. I like it. I used to like makeup a lot in high school. I used to watch like YouTube makeup gurus or whatever, makeup accounts, and I got really into it. But yeah, thank you. Yo, my favorite restaurant in Massachusetts. I don't have a favorite restaurant here. I will say, actually, in Western Massachusetts, there's a spot that has really good Indian food, like downtown Springfield. But they have good Indian food at the spot. It's like a lounge. And what else? Well, living in Western Mass, there was good like hometown local pizza spots too. But yeah, Carl's Diner of Waltham. I don't know. I don't think I've been there. I haven't been there. What is my favorite movie? My favorite, I have multiple ones, but the main one, whenever somebody asks me that, She's the Man. That's the one with Channing Tatum and Amanda Bynes. Yeah, that's one of my top favorite movies. I love that movie. It's just so cute. It's so cute. And I love Amanda Bynes. Right now, I'm rewatching What I Like About You. I remember watching What I Like About You in my younger years, but what's so cool about rewatching it is that I'm seeing different things because I'm rewatching it as an adult. It's so funny. Like it's just insane. I'm like, oh shoot, look at this. Like she's talking about not having sex, and this one's like she's supposed to be a virgin, and then her sister doesn't get no action, and that she's just focused on her job, and the other one is kind of a flayhead, and the best friend. Yeah, it's like, yo, this is interesting. Let me see. I love your vibe, you said. Thank you. I love that you love my vibe. I love all of your vibes. Remember, I can't be positive and bubbly if y'all are not like throwing that back this way. So we just good energy off of each other. So thank you. As always, too, don't forget super chats, gifts, channel memberships help support the live. It's 5:56. Like I said, I'm gonna go till 6:30. I will go till 7 if we get a channel member. If we get another channel member, we'll go till 7. But yeah, the channel memberships are cool. You get a badge. This is my real hair. Yes, thank you. What else? You get a badge. You get channel member only live streams, right? Some people want to see me without makeup. You see me without makeup in the channel member only live streams. It's more casual. There's not a crazy amount of you like sometimes there is through these chats. So it's just more like one-on-one, like more like we're on FaceTime than this. What else? Let me see. That, what else did I say? You're automatically a moderator. Once you become a channel member, you're automatically a moderator. And priority responses, right? Anytime that it's highlighted in the chat that a channel member messaged something or asked something or commented something, chatted something, then the response goes first to them. But let me see. Real everything else? What do you mean? Like besides what I talked about? Yeah. When did you know that the camera loves you? I'm dead. When did I know that people kind of like thought I was cool or whatever, that they liked the vibe? I guess like, I don't know. I don't know, over the years. Just over the years, it just took time. The thing is that I started to get on camera because I was having fun with it. And in regards to what loves what, I love me. I love myself. So I was comfortable enough with myself to start doing the lives. And now we're here. So, yeah, it was more of that. I just am like, oh, I'm gonna just do a live on TikTok, and yeah. Let me see. Favorite thing to do in school? What's your favorite thing? What do you mean, like, my favorite thing to do in school? I don't know. I don't know. What would be, I don't really like school that much, but I'm in school right now. So, let me see. Hi, how are you? I look like Sniper Wolf. That is a nice compliment. Thank you. She's beautiful. And she does well for herself. What up? How are you, John? Your memberships are too inexpensive. You need to, okay. We talked about that, Ken. They're gonna go up because we're getting more traffic. I just started doing lives every day. So yes, you are correct. I agree. I gotta take it a little slow. But yeah, that reminds me that to take advantage now, right? If you're here all the time, do the memberships, the channel memberships, because eventually within the next coming weeks, I said it the other day, the pricing will go up because y'all are showing a lot of love. So there's gonna be people that do want to, pay that extra fee to just have more of us time. So yeah, so the prices will go up. Thank you, Ken, for saying that. Let me see. Augusta, is that? Let me see. Augusta, is that Maine? Are you in Maine? Where's that? Where am I from? I'm Puerto Rican and Colombian, and I grew up in Massachusetts. Golf prices are going up. Dang. You hear this a lot, but you are not only beautiful, you have an amazing personality. I wish you all the best. That was very sweet. Thank you. My favorite compliments are not about what I look like. They're nothing physical. My favorite compliments are about y'all liking my personality, or when we're in the gym, the vibes and my form. Like when you guys say, great set, Nori, I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. What is this? So I do gym live streams. If you look at my page, you'll see that. However, I just started doing these just chatting live streams because we were just chatting for a couple hours while still being in the gym once the workout was over. So it made more sense to just split it up. And that's the fact that y'all would stay and there'd be a couple hundred people in the chat for like a few hours after the workout was over. A few times of that happening, I was like, okay, I guess I didn't realize, but at that point I realized we're at a point where I can do just chatting and we can have some people in the chat. So I'm here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Like the personality. Thanks. Let me see. It's not where you're from. It's where you're at that matters. Facts. Why am I why are my teeth huge on the right side? So I think this is the left. It's just flipped because they're crooked. That's why. My teeth are huge in general. I have big teeth. Even though some people have bigger teeth, my teeth are not as big as other people. I don't think they're that big. But yeah, they're crooked. I gotta get Invisalign for the top. That's why. They're crooked, yo. Is America the best country in the world? It's the country that I grew up in. I think there's other beautiful countries, but I grew up in the United States. So to me, I'm very, blessed to be here. So is that my logo behind you? But so this is my username. It's not necessarily it's not my logo. It's just my username. Logos, I love that we're talking about all of that. You guys are phenomenal. Logos, merchandise, branding. I love that you're talking it up because it means that it's closer than I thought. So I'm very excited for that, and it's coming very soon. Clothing is coming soon. Okay, all types. Let me see. Just ran across my channel. What is it about? So I do gym live streams. However, we just started just this week. We started to, or this past week, because today's Sunday. We started to do just chatting live streams where I just chat with y'all and we get to know each other. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out. Thank you for stopping by. You gym champion, yes, I'm dead. Do I have a home gym in your new place? Yeah, I do this. Sometimes I stream there. It's like a big, huge room that is in the apartment complex. So that's okay. You can do that, baby. It's all right. Don't worry about it. I understand that I have them like pretty out there, so it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. But yeah, y'all. Hold on. What else? Nothing. Make sure you're subbed for you can join the workout live tomorrow. Again, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. That's when we'll be live in the gym. Tomorrow we're gonna have a leg day. A great leg day. Yes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Yes, if you're a new subscriber, let me know. And put a yellow heart in the chat, please, and thank you. Yes. From Egypt, Alexandria City. Very cool. Hello from the United States, Massachusetts. Yes. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to sub. You said, hold on. Let me clear that. You said you want to see leg day. Join tomorrow. Tomorrow's a leg day. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for continuing to tap that screen. Yes, tap that screen. And again, super chats, gifts, channel memberships. They all help support the live stream. Thank you. But lovely to see you all. I love talking to you. These just chatting sessions are very fun. Thank you. Thank you for putting the yellow hearts. Thank you for subbing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're very new. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you chose to join Iron Fam. I love it so much. What do I eat for protein food? So whole foods, right? So chicken. This morning I took mom and baby out for breakfast, and we had I had a smoked salmon omelet. It was pretty fire, to be honest. So that had a lot of protein in it, and a little bit of rye bread, because carbs are not your enemy, I promise you. They're really not. And then what other type of stuff? I've been doing sandwiches. And then I'll put a little bit of ham and then more turkey than ham, just to change up the flavor a little bit. I don't do too much ham. I don't do too much pork. Not a lot of stuff from the pig. But we put a little bit of that. Cheese, eggs, all that stuff. That's where most of my protein comes. I ordered the creatine though, y'all. I did order the creatine. You know what else I ordered? These are Dunzo. I think we've realized from the static and the fact that yesterday, I don't know if you were here for it, but it muted and it was like flashing on and off, and it was like just tweaking out. It was freaking out. So thank you for the gift. So I ordered a DGI one. I bit the bullet, right? That's how you say it. I bit the bullet and I spent the money. And they arrive tomorrow. I don't believe they're gonna arrive before the gym live for tomorrow, but we'll have new mics for Tuesday if we don't have them for tomorrow. I just got one because I had two for when I would do 2 live streams, and I would have 2 chats. But I don't have that right now. We're just doing YouTube, so I just ordered one. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think a lot of you have to go. A lot of you are getting ready for bed or doing stuff. You shop online at Walmart. That's phenomenal. My mom has that delivery thing, the delivery Walmart thing. It's beneficial. I just sometimes I like to go into the store and see like what new stuff is out for what I do, right? Like different types of snacks and stuff like I think Honey Bunches of Oats is what Postmates, is that what it is? They came out with a protein cereal. And if I'm not like shopping, then I'm not seeing that. So let me see. That happens sometimes. How many days did you have? Hold on. How many days did you have like that I feel that way? Multiple times it's happened where I'm going through it, but there's days where I 100% push through. There's been days where I'm on live and I'm like, woo, what's up everybody, this, that, the next thing, and I'm literally like dying on the inside. But this is what I do. This is what I'm locked into. This is what I'm using to build my platforms. So I need to be here, all up in your face, every day now, every day. So hi, how are we? Don't forget to sub if you're new. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. But you take creatine daily. It works great. Take C60 also. What's C60? What do you use that for? What does that say that it's for specifically? Creatine, I am going to start taking it. I ordered it. So, and yeah, I've said that before too. You have to take it daily for it to do anything. If not, it's a waste. It's not doing anything. You have to build it in your body. Ever shop at Costco? They have great supplements and nutritious, healthy snacks. No, I should get a Costco membership. Maybe I will, just because you said that I can. So, what's up, what's up, what's up? How we doing? I don't have shoes on. I have my toes out, which they're cute, but we can leave them under the table. You said I heard creatine can thin your hair. Not sure how true. There's different types of studies and stuff. I hadn't heard that, but different types of studies and things that it's not good for kidneys or something, or yeah. But you know what? Neither is a microwave, so we gotta pick and choose. Microwaves mess you up. You're not like, they're not good for you, right? Containers, some containers are not BPA free and they're not good. If you overthink every little thing, then you're just not gonna eat, or you're just gonna binge and eat a bag of chips instead, because like, I can't do this, everything's bad, might as well just eat bad. No, you to a point. You can't overdo it though, because yeah, then you're gonna binge 100%. You like my brain? Yay! This one, right? Yeah, because nobody's experienced any other one, so. But thank you, I appreciate that. I like the vibes here today. I like the vibes here always. You are all phenomenal. Again, nothing without you online. I tell you this all the time. Hi, how are we? Good afternoon, good evening. Nobody likes to truly think. A lot of people avoid thinking. You are correct. A lot of people do avoid thinking nowadays. They do. But I'm not one of those people. Even if I don't want to think about it, I'm gonna have to think about it. And that's how you get through stuff though, by going through the motions, feeling your feelings, feeling things, and teaching yourself to just move forward. So, let me see. We are not playing truth or dare, silly willy. Except in colleges. Hacho con ChatGPT? Barely. No. Ever been into, what type of fads? Can you give an example? Ever been like coerced, basically? Is that what that means? Into, or peer pressured into bodybuilding fads? Like what? I don't take PEDs, so not that. What other ones? Do you ever think about wearing contact lenses while you work out? Yeah, we can switch it up, y'all. We can switch it up. I do have contact lenses. I usually like to wear contacts, but a lot of y'all like the glasses, so this is something that I'm not bending my morals, my integrity, or just like completely changing myself by wearing just the glasses. So it's one of those things where I don't mind doing it because y'all like the glasses, you know what I mean? But yeah, you'll see more of me kind of dressing the way I want, coming soon. But right now, like, when you're on the internet and something's working, you shouldn't be changing too many things, because that's what they like. That's how they like you. That's what they want to see. So again, I'm not compromising myself or my beliefs or who I am. So you know, like the glasses, I'll wear the glasses. But yeah, I have contacts, and usually I've always loved to wear contacts more than glasses. So soul food diet bodybuilding fad. I never heard of that. I never heard of that, but no, not really on any fads, no. So, no. How we doing though? Good afternoon. I think maybe we'll start the Sunday ones a little bit earlier for people can lock into them for a bit longer, for people can be lock in, for people can talk for a little bit longer, because some of you, I guess, are most likely just getting ready for the week and bed and all that. So. But yeah, y'all, it's 6:12. All right. I'm still gonna stay till 6:30. Like I said, just like another 15 or so minutes. And still, like, if we get another channel member, I'll stay. That's adding a level 3 membership. What would you like to see from a level 3 membership if I was to do that? What would you want to see from that? What would make it stand out and worth making it a level 3? What do you think, Ken? Let me know. You seem to be very what's the word? Very you just have good insightful. There you go. Insightful about how to set that up. So let me know if I can write that down. Good evening, hi. Let me see. But yeah, what else? Nothing. I'm excited for the mic to come in. It's supposed to be like really good. My shoulder. It's supposed to be really good quality mics. I paid like $200 for them, so they should be really good quality. If they're gonna be that expensive, thank you for the gift. What else? The mics. I have to buy. Is gonna buy like a few more, like a little bit more clothes for stuff, a little bit of maquillaje. Do you need any more mods? So I do not. And part of the channel membership, like part of the perks, right, is only channel members are mods. So if you want to be a channel member, or if you want to be a mod, then you gotta be a channel member. Actually, speaking of that, once I see the mods that are not channel members pop in, they start to pop in over the week, I'm gonna remove the moderating privileges just because I've made it a perk. So if they're not a channel member, then they will no longer be moderators. Thank you for joining. Bye. Have a good rest of your evening or day. Thank you. But yeah, that's all. What else? Nothing. I just want to level up a little bit. I feel like we're getting to a point where I'm gonna have different sources of income, and level up isn't just like level myself up, like the look, the how I'm looking on camera, I know that we have traffic. We've had good traffic for the most part, and that we've been going at a nice steady pace. But I feel like we've been going like this, and now like the rubber's more to the ground, and we really have more traction right now. So I'm excited. One-on-one workout tips and nutrition advice. And then what are your thoughts on counting calories? Okay, that would be something to do. Okay, bet we could do that 100%. Yeah, I could do that, and then I'll just make it like a minimal thing though, like not like full plans and stuff, because for that I'm offering the one-on-one coaching, which I have 3 spots left now for the one-on-one coaching. But counting calories, you gotta speak to a doctor about it, or somebody that's licensed to tell you, because it's a touchy thing. Counting, being too structured like that, and me giving you the advice to structure your stuff that stuff can lead to the eating disorders and stuff. So I don't really like to talk about counting calories like that. But so I wouldn't do too much of it. Just eat semi-intuitively. When your body tells you you're hungry, eat whole foods. Don't eat like crap all the time, but definitely sprinkle your favorite things in there throughout the week. You said you're doing great. You've reached the 40K mark pretty quickly. Congrats, by the way. Thank you so much. It's so cool. I'm excited. And it's all y'all. Like I can only do so much. You know what I mean? It's y'all. Y'all choose to subscribe. You're like, oh, I guess she's kind of a vibe. I'll subscribe. So please continue to do so. We can continue to grow. Yeah. Insanity. Thank you YouTube. Thank you y'all for being on YouTube, and thank you to the app for showing for pushing my stuff. Like they push my stuff and it's freaking amazeballs. So yeah. Let me see. Okay. But yeah, what else? Nothing. I'm excited to have just more income. Like I want to buy stuff for the house. I need to be curling my hair more. I need to buy a blow dryer. I need to buy una tenaza, a curling iron. I gotta buy, what else did I say I need? I need to buy organizers for the bathroom. I got a lot of stuff. So is your one-on-one coaching in person or can it be by Zoom? It can be by Zoom. Yeah, it can be by Zoom. Yeah. Why, you're interested in it? Let me know. Give me your email or something, if anything. Or email me if you can. It's IronNori. ¿Verdad? Let me check before I give you the incorrect information porque I don't have it memorized yet. Yo creo que es, espérate, como aquí te digo ahora. I'm gonna go into IG, for then IG can tell me from the link. Email, show in app. Let me see. Oh my gosh, this is deleted. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. Open. Oh my goodness, hold on. Let me see. This is like a way better phone call. You're sweet. You're still I look young. Yay, thank you. And then you can set up a camera that is wireless to your cell phone or tablet under $100. Is the best way in quality. What kind of camera? Put your email in the comments. Dale. Okay, let's do that. Thank you for that. Very smart. Very smart. Hold on. Why isn't it popping up though, bro? Just pop up. Give me a second. Let me see. Oh, I put it in my bio. Duh. I'm slow right now. IronNori.business@gmail.com. Can you put it? Because I don't think I can't even. Can I comment? Can I comment? No, I can't comment. It doesn't let me. Damn, we have goals now? No wonder he was talking about that. I didn't realize you can put, damn, we're gonna start putting up goals. Damn. Let's put up a goal right now for the next freaking 10 minutes. Let me see. Let's do timer. This is freaking cool. 15-minute timer. Screw it, we'll do 15 minutes. And then we'll do 5 gifts. 5 gifts in the next 15 minutes. Damn, did it do it? What happened? 5? Sure, I'll celebrate. Okay, this is a lot. Let's leave this for, let me see. Oh, I didn't know they have freaking live goals now. This is cool. This is freaking cool. Let me see. Fudgicles. I don't know what should I put for, I don't know. Fit check. How about that? Let's do that. We'll do a whole fit check if we hit this. Start goal. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. That's freaking cool. Great job, YouTube. YouTube is doing the damn thing, becoming a streaming platform. That's very cool. Very cool. And I'm so lucky to be pushed as one streamer on here. Yay. Okay. Pero I don't think I can comment though. Show your audience.